Hey friends, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Steph, Baker Engineer Triathlete, and today I'm going to be taking you through the essentials for swim training. First things first, of course, you need a bathing suit. I have a couple. I like to have one piece, and I like to make sure that it's from a training site, just because they're high quality material. But I also like to have one bikini because I do a lot of outdoor swimming and it's just nice for the tan lines. So this one's from Jolin, they're a Canadian company. And at first I was hesitant to get a bikini because I wasn't sure how it would hold up to, flip turns and pushing off the walls. But it's nice because it has a drawstring so the bottoms don't slide off and everything stays in place. After the swimsuit, I would say the next most essential thing is goggles. Mine are just a quick pair from Speedo. Got them at Mac. You can find a basic set of goggles almost anywhere. I'm due for an upgrade on these, but they're working for me for right now. After that, something that's pretty critical is a swim cap. There's two kinds. You can either go with latex or silicone. I prefer silicone for training, but latex is what they make you wear in races, and so I like to practice with it every now and then. This keeps your hair out of your face and also keeps the water out of your face. One time mine fell off and I just kept going, and every time I turned, my hair would just pour the water into my mouth. It was a terrible time. So a swim cap is pretty essential. Other things that are nice, if you are planning on doing drills and stuff, a pull buoy is great. Tuck this between your legs, keeps your legs floating, you don't do any kick, and you can just focus on your stroke. So this is one of my favorite tools because I don't really like to kick. Along with this, an important one would be a kickboard so you can focus on your kick. I don't love it, but I do it because it's worth it. Another training tool that's pretty fun is paddles. So these just slip onto your hand and they help with things. They kind of self-correct your form a little bit, help with your entry into the water. They don't actually make you that much faster. For me at least, it slows down my stroke because I'm not strong enough to pull, and I feel others have said similar things, but they're a great training tool. So paddles, of course, simple things like water bottle, sunscreen if you're gonna be swimming outside. And then I like to have body glide, just certain areas sometimes chafe. It's always good to have it on hand. The last thing, if you're a triathlete and you're gonna be doing any open water swimming, practicing with a wetsuit is always good. It's not required, but it makes open water swimming a lot easier because you're more buoyant. It also prevents you from getting too cold. I live in Canada, so sometimes things can be pretty chilly up here. This one I would not say is an essential, but if you're gonna be racing, check the water temperature of where you're going, check whether it's wetsuit legal, things like that, and then consider investing in one. They're not too bad, and oftentimes you can find them secondhand. I have a sleeveless one, which is great because I just don't like things touching my arms, but it also made it easier to fit. So I bought mine secondhand, and it's easier because there's less stiffness through the arms, and it doesn't have to fit quite as well because it's only fitting half your body. So if I were to rank everything in order of importance, critical, step number one is swimsuit. Then we go goggles, swim cap, and then I would say pull buoy just because it's one of my favorites. Sunscreen and water, and they're not even really on the list. Everyone has these. And then I'd probably put wetsuit above paddles just because I do a lot of open water swim training. These are the things that I would consider to be essential if you want to get into swim training. And this is not from a professional, this is just from an amateur triathlete who's doing this for fun. So take it with a grain of salt, but it's also nice to get some advice from someone who's maybe more like you, not a pro, doesn't have all the tools. So yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe to continue following along with my triathlon training journey, and stay tuned for more training tips.